Good morning. I am on my way to work because we are allowed to go to work again. So at my office at least, they are basically making it optional to go back if you want to, and one of the things I've really missed is the routine of going in and out to the office somewhere each day rather than just moving between the dining table and the couch. So I and a couple of people on my team are going in on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. But as you'll see when we get there, they've actually blocked off every second desk so people can't be too close together. There are rules around how many people can be in a meeting room together. They're providing masks and hand sanitizers when you need them. So we're going back, but it's not quite back to normal. It's the new normal. When it comes to writing, I actually enjoyed my session this morning. It was a little one, but it's probably the most enjoyable one I've had on this book since I got off track in April. So that's something. It's also interesting that it's come at this time when I'm considering putting this book to sleep so I can move on with another project. So I'm going to see how the rest of today goes, but I think I'm probably going to wrap it up around when I wrap up my time with my job, which is going to be the 19th of June. And then that gives me like a week and a half to relax and prepare for the new job and the new project. And my husband and I are going to Greece for a week because Greece is opening up again for the 15th. So I'm hoping that'll be enough time to reset. Part of me is tempted to finish up with Reciprocal Stalking a bit earlier just because I know myself and I know that I could potentially be going straight from working on Reciprocal Stalking now to doing a full-on week and a half of work to doing the new job. So it might be wiser for me to take the break now. So from here, I think I'm going to see how today goes in terms of work and writing and take it from there. In terms of work, I've actually already handed over all of my stuff, so there's not very much to do at the moment except for answering questions that come up and figuring out who's going to be the person to answer them in a few weeks' time once I'm done. So maybe I could get some sneaky writing done at work. We'll see. Hello, Anu.
Yes, very good, very good. Checky. First. Don't be
I need to be
afraid.
good for the camera.
Yes, first time when one very famous singer who start to come with my in my lessons. First time when she take the laptop and take video. First time I was so afraid. I'm not like Anu Aimla. But after that now I don't afraid nothing. But the first time for you it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
How forget your body. When you move, then you do very well. And then don't forget your body, because when you move, you must give the voice in the same way. Now, our mom and me. Can you do the more?
I can try.
You can try. You must watch. No. There is a short variant. That's a long one. We take this one, and we watch.
We will see.
We will see. And when it doesn't happen, then we take the short. Yes.
It's because I remember doing the loo for longer, and I keep wanting to do it for longer.
Okay. It doesn't. Yes. Very good. And now only 5. Listen. That's for open your throat. It's difficult.
So it turns out it's a little hard to vlog when there are people at the office and you don't want to disturb them. But today was actually a fairly busy day, so I didn't end up getting any sneaky writing done during my workday because I had a few different meetings. One of them was actually a coaching session. So one of the things my company does really well, or at least that they're doing well this year, is they have a leadership education program. So there's a series of seminar days which have obviously been cancelled due to coronavirus, but there were going to be a series of seminar days every month or two. And on top of that, you also get 3 coaching sessions as part of the package. So it was my 3rd and final coaching session, and we talked about basically how I can get off to the best start with my new job. Then I had singing, which you saw, and then I got home and an emergency communication request came through. And it wasn't actually an emergency. It's about some companies that had their IPO today in the US, and we're adding them to our offering. So they wanted to do a company news piece about it. And the request came through earlier in the day, and I assigned it to one of my team members who's going to be taking this over when I leave. And on Wednesdays, he has like an evening appointment or afternoon appointment that he goes to every week. And he's like, okay, I'll look at this when I get back. All good. Then after he got out of the appointment, it turned out one of his cats was having a kidney issue and he needed to go to the vet for an emergency examination or something. So then he wasn't home, and then product started complaining about we don't even have a draft of this news piece yet, even though it wasn't ready to get published. So I got online, I published it, and then my boss wasn't happy because the person who's going to be running this function when I leave wasn't doing it. And honestly, it's pissed me off a little bit because it's like there was a problem and I solved it. You should not be mad at me, but ultimately, I have no right to be frustrated or angry anymore because I'm leaving. So how they choose to deal with me leaving, I mean, it's really not up to me. Maybe I would have done it differently, but it is what it is. So that's done. Now I'm free and I am not going to write anymore today. The reason I wanted to touch base though was, one, so there would be some more talking in this video other than in my walk to work this morning, but also because I've decided I am not going to continue with reciprocal stalking. I think that just given where my brain is at the moment and the pressures it's been under over the last 6 weeks-ish, I think expecting it to create a new book from scratch is just a bit much for right now, especially considering that I am going into a new job. That doesn't mean I'm saying goodbye forever. I'm going to put it to the side. If I feel inspired to write something for Reciprocal Stalking at any point, I will take it out and maybe have a writing session, but it isn't going to be my top focus. So what does that mean? Well, I have a bit over 2 weeks until I finish my job, and for the next 2 weeks I'm just going to focus on the handover, take things pretty easy, maybe focus on getting some more videos filmed, maybe do some brainstorming about what I want to work on next. And then after that, on the 20th, we've got a short holiday in Greece. I also do want to do Camp NaNoWriMo in July, so this will also facilitate that. Hopefully I can have a few weeks off, spend the last week or so of June preparing for whatever I want to work on, and then have a really good camp as well. So that's all from me for today. As you can see, daily vlogging is not something that comes naturally to me. I don't have the instinct to take my camera out at every moment, and when I do take it out when I'm out and about in the world, it does feel very awkward. Having said that, if you have ideas for the things you'd like to see in a daily writing/life vlog, please let me know and I'll try to incorporate more of them next time. Other than that, please give me a big thumbs up and I will see you next time. Bye.